few months ago, myself and some other linguistics students were having a lunch with one of our professors, Dr. Jordan Sandoval. She was talking about the experience of not so much knowing that linguistics exists as a discipline that one can pursue, but instead having this moment of, so when did you realize you're a linguist? Linguistics weaves together this very tangible thread I can trace throughout my life. The questions I'd avalanche onto my mom when I was little, like, but what makes swear words the bad ones? The subjects in grade school that I didn't just coast through, but actually felt some curiosity about, and the sometimes all over the place approach that my brain takes to solving a problem. And I think this is why I love linguistics most, because for me, it's the field where I feel least bound to a binary of just problems and then their solutions. There's room to explore and question. We say this all the time in linguistics, and so quantitatively speaking, it seems to be true. The domains of language feel like this really cool global puzzle. I've always had this tendency to get stuck on singular, small details in anything, why the author of a book chose one particular word, why a recipe insists canola oil will yield a preferable flavor over olive oil, talking about something I do and having to come up with examples for it. Sometimes this is fine, but others, I have someone telling me, that's not what's important here, move on. But my brain can't help but ask the question, is that tiny detail truly meaningless? I feel so at home in linguistics because it not only encourages the time we spend on these small details, it necessitates that acute attention. Linguistics asks us, what do we think is well-formed or disorderly, or more formal or casual, universal or unique? And what do those intuitions say about how we interact with and understand each other? Linguistics encourages us to be silly when we're testing out hypotheses, like with that notorious English infix, and we come across something that sounds funny, it gives us insight to how complex but methodical of a map our brains are using to navigate language. Plus, I'd never get tired of doing linguistic magic tricks for friends and family, like with English aspiration. You see their eyes light up when the puff of air they first felt is suddenly gone. And to me, I guess it really is a kind of magic.